answer me this, Katie, if you would. I don't know the answer. It just struck me that, say, a dad dies from an accident or cancer or something. A kid can understand that. Is it better on a kid, neither good, obviously, but if the father dies rather than the father walks out on the mom? Is there any data on that?
Yeah, we have 2 studies that look at outcomes for kids when they lose a parent to tragedy or they lose a parent to divorce. And overwhelmingly, the kids who lose a father to death do better. Now, why is that? Number one, because they obviously know that the parent would be there if they could. They still feel, I've talked to so many people that have lost a parent to death, where they say, I loved him and I knew that he loved me and I knew that I was the thing that he was going to miss the most. And he told me that over and over. I'm so sorry, I'm not going to be able to see you get married and see you have your own kids. And like they think about their father and they still feel loved by him. Whereas when you've got a father that you do not see because of divorce or abandonment, they know that he has made a choice. And very, very often, especially young kids, they don't have an explanation. It's interesting because about 2/3 of divorces occur in low conflict marriages. So there isn't like screaming and fighting. It breaks up the home of a child where they very often have no idea that anything is wrong. And yet now they're foisted into this world where they have new partners or transitions or stepfathers that are making them feel creepy or maybe physically aggressive towards them. And they have to think about some reason why the marriage, the home that they enjoyed with both their mom and dad, they have to figure out a reason why that broke up. It wasn't because plates were being thrown. It wasn't because dad was screeching as he drove away. They have to come up with an explanation. And the explanation is usually, it's my fault. Something was wrong with me.
Yeah.
But the other reason why children of death whose parents die fare better is because the child is not mourning the loss of that parent alone. When they think about their mother who passed away from cancer when they were 8, and they talk to anybody else that knew their mother, they say, oh, your mother loved you so much. Oh, I loved this about her. Oh, I'm so sad that she's gone. When a child whose parents divorced when they are 8 talk to anybody else about how they wish that their parents were still together, or they want to see their mother, but now she's moved, 3 states away and they only get to see her 2 weeks out of the summer, the message they get is, yeah, but you have 2 Christmases. Yeah, but your mom is so happy now. Well, yeah, but like you still have both. A lot of kids have it worse off. The child is isolated in their grief and mourning and their questioning, whereas the child of death has a whole community that's reflecting back their loss. So yes, there's a drastic difference between children who lose their parents to tragedy and children who lose their parents because adults didn't have the stones to do hard things on behalf of their kids.